Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wilson Ice Arena. I'm Gordon Stepper, and here with SpeediCast, and we're kicking off the season tonight with the visiting Rockford Roadrunners and the home team, the Shaw Timberwolves. Going to have a quick warm-up session here before the boys get going tonight. We'll be back when we're all set to go for the start of the first period. All right, folks, we're ready to get started with the first period here. In net for the Roadrunners is number 45, Cam Hudson. For the Timberwolves, number 35, Alexander Wastedt. And Shaw comes away with the opening draw, quickly pursued by Burns as they get the puck deep into the Shaw zone. Burns carrying all the way through from the far side corner in the near side, has it below the goal line, tries to put it out in front, knocked away by the stick of Polenzani. Centering try goes off the stick of McElroy, goes off the high glass, stays in play. Shaw looking to try to get out of the zone, and they cannot get it past McElroy at the blue line. It's back deep for Burns. Burns able to play it through the corner for Halter. Halter try to get it out front. Did not get on net. Back on the end boards again. McElroy passes out to the point. Weak shot goes wide of the far post, picked up in behind. Out for Burns. Burns' shot goes off the blocker of Wastedt. Centering try into the slot, and Wastedt, it'll make the save and hangs on with the glove from the point-blank shot on the backhand. .39 to go here in the first as we are scoreless, and the Timberwolves have yet to possess the puck inside the Roadrunner zone. Roadrunners win the faceoff, shot coming from the point by Lindquist. Did not get through as one of his own men in front redirected it wide of Wastedt. Comes to Ricard in behind Wastedt. Tries to come out the near side. Turns it over. It's sent back to Rinka. And finally cleared through the neutral zone. And this will be an icing as the Timberwolves will have to go back into their own end. Shaw having to run with a short bench tonight. Some injuries plaguing them here before the season even began. So there's a couple guys they'd like to have with them. They're going to have to play with a lot more heart and hard work tonight. Lindquist fires it off the far side board, stays inside the Shaw end. Trying to play it out was Rinka. Comes back to him in the corner, plays it off the end boards for his D partner, Markowka. And Shaw able to finally get into the neutral zone. Set plays it off the far side boards in front of the Roadrunners bench. And the puck for the first time inside the Roadrunners end without an icing. Here comes Boehner. Boehner. And forced aside on a good defensive play by Markowka. Boehner forced back into the neutral zone. Roadrunners on sides. Trying to clear up the near side boards. It turned over in the Roadrunners end. And Roadrunners coming back with it again. Here comes Buss. Buss going to dump it in deep. And the Roadrunners changing. Shaw could not clear the puck out of the zone. And a good defensive play there by Rinka. Prevents an in-tight shot. Puck tied up along the near side boards. Comes loose. Thrown in the neutral zone off the foot of Burrows. Rockford passed into the neutral zone. They lost it to Shaw. Clark able to get it ahead for Ricard. Ricard tried to go into the slot, was met by two defenders. Shaw looking to try to get some offensive zone possession here, as it was all Roadrunners for the first 3.5 minutes. Pass up through center ice, knocked away by the stick of one of the Shaw defensemen. Taken away by Burns. He went in behind his netminder, passed it, turned it over in the high slot. Chance here for Shaw. They try to throw it in tight. A little scramble there in the slot and could not get a shot on net. Pinching was Berlin. Puck came back in the neutral zone. Ricard going to dump it, head for the bench for a change. Roadrunners trying to clear up the near side boards. They get it into the neutral zone. Polenzani puts it into the neutral zone. And Philpott turned it over. Back to the neutral zone. This might be an icing called, and they'll call it. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first, as it is scoreless, but the first 3.5 minutes of possession was all Roadrunners down in the Shaw end. With that icing, though, faceoff comes down into the Rockford end, and they went into the far side corner. Managed to clear it into the neutral zone. Play it on the backhand by Rinka. Taking control of Roadrunners, coming back to the neutral zone. Dumped in by Doer. Retrieved in deep by Rockford. Trying to come out into the slot. Shot. Puck stays loose as a save was made by Wastead. And puck cleared by Shaw. This will go for an icing, but I think they'll take it here as it was a mad scramble in the slot. And it looks like Waystead's net having a little trouble staying planted on the back of the crease. So bringing out a water bottle, trying to freeze it in place. And I have it sorted out. There's going to be a face-off in the Shaw end. As I look to try to clear it out here after the icing. Ricard will take it for Shaw. It's one back by Rockford, pursued by Burrows, and Burrows able to take it all the way down into the Rockford end. And quickly taken away. Coming back the other way is Sullivan. Sullivan was looking for some help. Lost it as it was poked away by Polenzani. Lindquist, long shot, misses about 3 feet wide left. Went long range from the point. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Still scoreless, and Shaw having to get onside, otherwise would have gotten on an offensive possession there. Puck went over the top of the glass, and a great glove play made by Sullivan, robbing the puck from going out of play. Puck coming all the way back down into the Shaw end, and that'll go for an icing with under 8.5 minutes to go. Timberwolves looking to try to win this faceoff and get an offensive chance. They're still looking for their first shot on net. Had the puck in the slot, but just could not clear it through the traffic. And it goes just wide of Hudson on the far post. Cleared back into the neutral zone. Bradel into the zone. Two Timberwolves bumped into each other. One lost his stick, got it back. Timberwolves going to try to clear out the far side. Reno unable to get it out. Second try gets out, and that's going to go for another icing. Face-off coming back down into the Timberwolves end. Still no penalties here in the first period. And it's a face-off win for Shaw. Having a little trouble getting possession, though. Able to kick it into the neutral zone where it's taken over by DeWare. Passed ahead to Lagenecker. Lagenecker dumps it in. Bradel in pursuit. He's pinned in the corner as Shaw trying to clear off the boards. They get it into the neutral zone. Set, able to get around one man. Lost it back in the neutral zone. And Shaw going for a wholesale change. Almost got caught in a bad change, but luckily on the forecheck was Reno. Caused enough havoc in the Rockford end. DeWare trying to clear out of his own end, plays off the boards, does not get it out of the zone. And a good keep there by the Shaw defense, but it comes back in the neutral zone. Good stick by Berlin, able to force a turnover on Lagenecker. Puck pass through the neutral zone. After it is McElroy. Will go below the Shaw goal line. He picks it up in behind the net. Centers out in front, and not sure who was there out in front, but whoever it was, they could not pull the trigger as they were in too tight with Waystedt. Roadrunners trying to work out of Gretzky's office. Comes back out to the point. Blast goes high and wide. I think that hit one of the Riverwolves sticks and redirected it on a funny angle. Try here for the Roadrunners, and a save made by Waystedt as he gets it up high in his arms. .6:10 remaining here in the first period. Now, I'm not sure if Shaw has a shot on net yet. Just have struggled to get possession in the offensive zone. And if you just look at the two benches, with Shaw being down a couple of men due to injuries, it's going to be a long night for this group that's dressed. Shot coming, goes off a stick in front, goes over the top of Waystedt. Roadrunners able to keep it in the Timberwolves end. Played from one corner to the other as swiping at it was Halter. And Halter finally able to dish for Burns. Burns tried to center, and the body of Markowka there to interrupt the pass. Markowka got ahead, and it was dumped in off the backhand by Burrows. Roadrunners passing it up into the neutral zone will be picked up by Berlin. Berlin tried to play it off the boards and lost it to Halter. Halter in tight. Throws it through the blue paint, will not count as a shot on net. Long shot from Risman went well wide. Puck held on the far side by Martin. Back out to the point for Lindquist. Lindquist tried to fight across to Risman. Was in the feet of one of the Timberwolves, and they go back through the neutral zone. Picked up by Lindquist in his own end. Fires off the boards, comes back into the neutral zone. Berlin ahead for Ricard. And offsides called on the Timberwolves with 5:12 to go as Ricard finally had possession going into the Roadrunners' end. Could not make anything of it. Roadrunners win the draw, goes back in the near side corner, picked up by Buss. He fires it up the far side boards for Martin. Martin passed ahead just out of the reach of Boehner. Icing negated, fed out in front, and it goes through the slot. Shaw turns it over before being able to get into the neutral zone. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first period as we're still scoreless. Timberwolves trying to clear out the far side, cannot get it by the stick of Buss. Bus now, pinned up against the boards on the far side. Comes back to the blue line. Boehner trying to stick handle one too many times, turns it over as Timberwolves coming back the other way. And that goes off a stick and out of play. See where they had this face-off. They might put it at center ice. It won't be at center ice, but it will be in the neutral zone with 4:23 to go. Roadrunners dump it all the way down into the Shaw and will not go far enough for an icing. As a Shaw defenseman forced to play the puck. Battling over in the far corner is Rinka. Still waiting on the first penalty of the game. Thought there might have been a hit from behind there. Long shot from the point goes off the stick. Puck stays in play as it went off the glass. Probably the last inch of it. And a turnover by the Roadrunners is going to give Shaw the chance to try to go on offense. Dumped in by Set. Goes from the left corner to the right. And a 2-on-1 developing. As Kaufman threw it on net and Wasted able to make the save. Timberwolves coming through the neutral zone, turns it over to McElroy. Now back up to Clark at center ice. Clark one-on-one, gets taken down. Puck in his feet, he's in the slot, backhanded shot. And that might be their first shot on net. That was turned aside by Hudson. Come back the other way, Halter in with Wasted by himself. Great save by Wasted. Wasted able to stay at the top of his crease, didn't panic and didn't back up. Able to take away more of the net. Face-off win for the Roadrunners. Comes to Doer. Lofts it into the corner. Picked up by Burns on the end boards. Taken to the far corner. Now coming back the other way along the end boards. Has it poked from behind. Timberwolves able to clear into the neutral zone. Trying to get there first was Burrows. Just a half step too slow. Here comes Ricard. Ricard fires and did not get a whole lot of it as it went softly through the slot. He had Burrows with him to his right. Had he been able to pass that off, it might have been a good scoring opportunity. Long shot coming into the glove of Hudson, and he'll hang on for the stoppage. 2:12 to go in the first. Another face-off win for the Roadrunners. They're looking for the home run, and Sullivan just didn't see it as Boehner was well in behind the Shaw defense. To Sullivan. Sullivan tried to feed it across, and then went off the stick of Wasted. Turned over in the slot. Shot, and Wasted fights it off with the blocker. Lindquist tries to fire, goes off of Boehner. And pass ahead for Set. Set looking for some help. Takes a shot in the glove of Hudson. And that'll be a stoppage and a face-off inside the Roadrunner end. Face-off win for the Timberwolves. Try to get a quick shot off the point. Had a tough time getting through traffic as it did not go on net to Hudson. Roadrunners able to clear into the neutral zone. Bradel knocked off the puck by Rinke. Pass ahead for Set. Set trying to get around Bradel. Bradel able to take the hit on the far side boards. Keeps the puck in deep in the Shaw end. Keep on the blue line by Bradel. Taken away by Set. Kaufman backhanded into the Shaw end, and it's thrown quickly through the neutral zone, picked up by Lindquist, and poked away by Clark. Clark in all by himself, and great back check by Lindquist. Clark was all alone with Hudson, and the back checking by Lindquist really would stop that scoring opportunity. Under 30 seconds to go. Timberwolves able to get through the neutral zone. Dump it into the Roadrunners' end. Under 20 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Halter. Puck hops up. Halter try to feed it across. Had a man there, could not get it through cleanly. And there's the buzzer for the end of the first period, as it'll be scoreless, and Waystat a big reason why that zero is still on the board. Looking to look for a little bit more out of his offense, try to help him out. Wow, that period was all Roadrunner possession. And just like that, folks, we're ready to get started with the second period. And Shaw able to win the opening face-off of the second period. They have possession in the neutral zone, able to get on sides. Pass intended for Burrows. And Lindquist forced to fire off the end boards as he was pinned in. And Waystat able to make the save with the stoppage. Puck still tied up off the draw. Finally, the Riverwolves come away with it and cannot clear it out of the zone. Rinka tried to clear it twice as the Roadrunners sent it back through both corners. Picked up by Bouchard. Clearing try by the Riverwolves does not get out. Here comes Bouchard. Fires a shot on Waystat. Rebound comes into the slot and cleared to the far side boards by Rinka. Set for Rinka. And he turns it over as it was held in the zone by Meisner. Play back out to the point for Dwyer. Dwyer going to fire it through one corner. Going to be picked up on the inboards by Bouchard. Fired from a tough angle. Not sure if that went off of a Shaw skate, but Waystead had to turn it aside. Finally, the Riverwolves able to get it out of the zone. Bastian able to take it away in the neutral zone. Riverwolves looking for a little reprieve here, and they need to get a change off, and they need to get this puck deep into the Roadrunners' end. Shaw trying to come out their own end on the far side, and a good keep by Bastian. Clark tried to fire it out of the zone, went off of Kaufman and stayed in. Centering try for the Roadrunners. McElroy couldn't receive it on his backhand, had to pick it up in the corner. And clearing attempt gets out, and it's going to be an icing on Shaw. .12:39 to go here in the second. We're still scoreless. So far it's been time of possession dominance by the Roadrunners. Riverwolves had a couple of chances in their end, but not many. Pass looking for the back door. Great save with the blocker. D-man was crashing down from the point. Riverwolves able to get into the neutral zone off the Roadrunner turnover. Bus pursued by Ricard. Roadrunner's going to be able to clear out the far side. Pass it through the neutral zone. McElroy able to pick it up in stride. Lost it into the corner. Polanzani couldn't clear it out the near side. Bus passes cross ice into the far circle. Looking for a shot in the slot, and it goes wide near side. I think that was McElroy who pulled the trigger. See, it was Burns. McElroy picks it up off the point. Skates down below the goal line. Looking for a passing option. Feeds across the top of the far circle. Shot, save made by Waystead. All right, now Waysted's rebound control, big reason why Shaw's still tied in this game. It was a face-off win by the Timberwolves. They lost it in behind, though, as it was pursued by Martin. Back out to the point for Lindquist. And blocked by Waystead, and he had to cover up the loose puck. It was sitting on his right pad. Roadrunners win the draw. Cycle the puck around the boards. Trying to get it back out to Bastian, and Bastian gets sidestepped by Burrows. Took it all the way down in the Roadrunners' end and was not able to put a shot on net. Here comes Boehner. Boehner looking for an option. Knocked by the stick of Waystead into the far corner. Secondary try. Goes wide of the far post. In tight, and that one fired off the side of the cage. Timberwolves looking to clear out of their zone here as they've given up 3 close chances. And it's fired into the neutral zone. Sent back in a hurry by Boehner. Puck cleared down into the Roadrunner end, and Hudson out to play it. Does not get it out of the zone, and Set cannot keep it in the zone. Pass across. Shot by Burrows on Hudson. And Hudson able to make the save with his chest and hangs on with the blocker in the glove. 10:07 to go in the period. And that's probably Shaw's best shot on net yet. Face-off win for the Timberwolves. Quick shot off the point by Polanzani. 2-on-1 developing here. Bradel fires a shot. Waystat able to hang on and doesn't give up the rebound. That would have been a juicy one in front of the crease had that came back out. Roadrunners win the draw in the Shaw end. Timberwolves trying to clear it out of the zone. Goes through the blue paint of Waystat's crease. DeWare fires it back around the boards. As Polanzani goes in trying to play it along the end boards. Comes to the near side through the corner. Into the neutral zone. Here comes Philpott, and he has it poked away as he just got to the goal line. Good stick in the neutral zone by Reno. Able to prevent a one-on-one. Meisner sends it into the Shaw end. Cleared back out in a hurry. Passed up to Ricard. Ricard trying to use his speed. Fires, goes off the shoulder of Hudson. Puck stays in play as it went off the glass. Ricard trying to throw it back on net. Plays it off the end boards to himself. Does it a second time. Getting pinned up just shy of the corner. Two Roadrunners, two Timberwolves. And it finally comes free to Bradel. Another board battle ensues. Roadrunners able to come up with it. 2-on-1 developing. Here comes Meisner. Meisner throws it, goes wide. Ricard lost it, trying to clear out of the zone. It's blocked aside by Waystat. Roadrunners able to keep on the near side. And the pursuit of Ricard able to knock it out. Burns having to play it on his own blue line. Puck sent in deep from Halter in the center ice circle. And the clearing attempt by Shaw does not get out of the zone. It's sent back off the end boards by the Roadrunners. To Burns. Fires, goes up high, went off the mask of Waystat, and rebound cleared to the near side boards by his defenseman. Got away with one there. Puck fed back through the blue paint, comes out to Buss. Buss going to fire it through the corner. Picked up by Burns. Burns still with it in the far corner. Burns tried a centering try and would have been on the backhand of the man standing just in front of Waystat. Puck sent back into the Shaw end. And the clearing try does not get out of the zone as it came off of set. Good poke by the stick of Waystat, gets it to the boards. Puck sitting in front. Waystat makes a great save. Secondary save. It's underneath him. And it looks like it went through. Roadrunners strike first with 6:51 to go. I thought Waystat had it. Face-off won by the Timberwolves. Goes all the way back into their own end. Right now they're down 1-0. Puck back deep in the Timberwolves' end. Lost in behind. Turned over to Reno. Shaw able to get in the neutral zone. Risman able to quickly play it across to his D partner. Played on ahead with a touch, no icing coming. Centering try on the backhand. With 5:35 to go, Timberwolves get a face-off inside the Roadrunners' end. Timberwolves had a couple of chances, but less than a handful. As the Roadrunners have had them on the back foot since the very start of the first period. They just have dominated time of possession. And icing called here on the Roadrunners. Face-off going to come all the way back down into the Rockford end. That's a break for Shaw. They get a chance here. Try and win the draw and set up a quick play off the face-off. They've had one quick shot off the draw. I'd like to see that play. Try and see if in the chaos of all those bodies close together, if Hudson could find the puck through all the traffic. It looks like somebody lost their mouth guard. Now Roadrunners able to win the face-off, trying to clear up the far side boards. As Kaufman able to get it into the neutral zone. Taken away by Set. Comes back to Kaufman. Waystat going to slow it up with a light tap on his crease. Clark trying to clear it out of the zone. Held in by Kaufman. He throws it on net. Poked into the corner by the stick of Waystat. Clark trying to clear on the far side boards. Held in by Kaufman again. He throws it on net, and Waystat able to not give up the rebound. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second in this one-goal game. As Shaw can try to get out of their own end, and they will not, as the Roadrunners won the faceoff. Got a shot from the point from DeWare. Puck in the far side corner as two bodies from each side in there. Now it comes down to one each side and held in by DeWare on the far side. He tries to throw it on net, was blocked in front, and Ricard was thinking of going on the 2-on-1 with Reno, but had it taken away before he could get across the blue line. Held in by DeWare on the far point. Shot is blocked in front. Not sure if that was a Timberwolf or a Roadrunner that got that puck in the midsection. Puck held in by Bastian on the near side boards. Battle in deep. Waystat trying to keep it at least below the goal line. Puck comes out to the blue line, held in by the foot of a Roadrunner. Turned over to Bastian in the neutral zone. Is thrown back in. Roadrunners changing under 4 minutes to go in the period. It's spinning on his backhand. Polanzani able to get it into the neutral zone. Dumped right back in by the Roadrunners. And a shot into the glove of Waystat, and he had to grab it as it hopped out. Good shot by Halter there. Another face-off win for the Roadrunners. They play it to Buss. Buss going to cycle it in deep, trying to retrieve in the far corner is Halter. Pair of 77s going at it. It's in behind to Burns. Burns knocked off his feet, able to get back on him. Puck stays below the goal line. Rinka's clearing attempt does not get past Buss on the near side boards. And finally, Riverwolves able to get possession. Here comes Set. And Set knocked off the puck by Buss. Clark to retrieve in the far side corner. And the Riverwolves able to keep it in the zone. Burrows passed it across for Clark. Set was tapping a stick looking for the pass. Set in tight. His shot did not get on net. Held in on the point. To Burrows. Burrows tried to tap it ahead. Has been the longest possession Shaw's had in the zone. To Burrows. Tight. And Hudson sprawling onto his belly, able to cover it up. So 2:14 on the clock. Here in the second, faceoff comes out in the neutral zone. Roadrunners come up with the draw. Martin going to throw it off the far side boards into the Shaw end. Sullivan tried to center it. Martin did not have it in his wheelhouse. Got on him too quick. Cleared into the neutral zone. Quickly picked up by Risman. Risman gets across center ice, dumps the puck in deep into Shaw territory. A shot fired through the blue paint would have been wide of the net anyway, but Waystek got a piece of it with the stick. Bastian going to dump it back into the Shaw end. And Roadrunners able to keep it down in the Timberwolves zone, continuing their dominance of puck possession. And Boehner able to keep it in the Shaw end again. 1 minute left in the period. Martin tied up in the far corner. Another shot, and I don't think Waystek saw that one. Looked like he flinched once that hit him in the midsection. Shot in tight, and Bradel had a chance in the slot, could not make anything of it. Roadrunners called offsides. They're going to get back onsides by touching up on the blue line. Shaw trying to come back the other way. And quickly on the attack, the Roadrunners. Boehner in tight, shot goes, looked like it went off the shoulder of Waystek. He was able to make the save, but could not stop the rebound from going out too far from him. At the end of the second, Shaw down by 1 goal. Waystek's absolutely stood on his head in this game, though. The only reason why that score is not 3-0 right now. We're going to take our resurface break, and we'll be back for the third and final period of the season opener. Welcome back, folks, for the third and final period of tonight's game. It's been a great one so far, as it's only a one-goal game. Waystead has absolutely stood on his head for Shaw in keeping it to be this tight. Looking for a little bit more help on the offensive side of the puck, as Shaw's chances have been few and far between, as the Roadrunners have dominated the time of possession through two periods. And they turn it over at center ice. Burns able to get it back. Winds up a blast, goes wide, and that puck bounced off the back of the boards. Almost came out in the back of Waystead. Save made by Waystead, and a great stick blocking off the back door. I believe that was Naomi Berlin. Great play bailing out their goaltender. Centering try as McElroy tried to play it off his backhand behind him. In front, McElroy shot. Had his stick tied up. Puck in the feet of Clark. It does not get out of the zone. And finally able to play it to the neutral zone. And a turnover. Here's Burrows. One on nut. Burrows shot and he missed wide. Got to at least force Hudson to try to make the save there. And at least maybe get the rebound back and give yourself a second chance. Clark fires it into the chest, and Hudson going to hang on. Offensive zone chance here for the Riverwolves as they're looking to try to win this draw. And they do win it back. Play back to the point. Quick snapshot by Markowka. Turned over. In tight. Waystead shot, and the puck went over the top of him. Oh, my. He got lucky that went over the crossbar. I thought that was going to drop back in on his back and go in. Good stick out in front by Markowka. Puck comes all the way down to Set. Set trying to delay it, looking for a little bit of help. Has Reno. Reno gets his stick tied up. He's able to pick up the puck below the goal line. And he's knocked off, comes into the near side corner. And Sullivan gets put on his wallet. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Here's Boehner. Boehner able to get by his man. Backhanded shot and a great save made by Waystead. Face-off win for the Riverwolves. Sorry, the Timberwolves. Riverwolves is the game later tonight, folks. Pass on ahead. Burrows, and he kicked it off his heel. And we have a delayed penalty. It's the first penalty of the night. It's going to be for a cross-check. Looks like Longenecker is headed to the box for 2 minutes. And this is the chance that the Timberwolves have been looking for. Timberwolves win the face-off. Comes back to Polenzani. Got it into the Roadrunners' end for about a half second before they send it back out. Puck on edge is picked up by Markowka. He passes into the neutral zone. Ricard tried to play it off his backhand, and the long shot all the way down to Waystead. He's just to turn it aside. Ahead for Burrows. Burrows trying to outrace Sullivan. He turns it over. Sent back through the neutral zone. Minute and 20 left on this power play chance, as Shaw looking to try to get something going offensively. Ricard going to chip it off the near side boards. Bus going back to play it. And Shaw able to make the takeaway. Markowka sent it in deep for Ricard. Try to play it over for Clark. He gets it in the corner. Plays down on his backhand for Ricard in behind Hudson. Now out to the point. Markalka. Long shot off the pad. Rebound opportunity, and it's in his pads. What a great secondary save there by Hudson. .45 seconds left on this power play chance for the Timberwolves. Their best chance to try to even things up here. They win the face-off as it comes back to Markalka. To Burrows. Fed it down low for Ricard. Ricard trying to work Gretzky's offense. To Burrows in the hash. Out to Markalka. Long shot in front. Comes back into the feet of Burrows, and the clearing attempt gets by Markalka. Enough time for one last rush here. And the pass misses Burrows. Here comes Halter. Takes a shot, goes off the blocker of Waystat. Tried to jam it home, and Waystat makes the glove save, and the net comes off its moorings. Eight seconds left on this Shaw power play. Maybe enough time to win the draw and get out of the zone. .10:34 to go here in the third period, and the Roadrunners win the draw, and that'll do it for the Shaw power play. Longenecker out of the box. He's going to head for the bench. Still 5-on-4 in the Shaw end. Man coming off the bench. Pass to McElroy. And a save made by Waystat. McElroy tried to feed it back out in front on his backhand. Could not get it off. Burns trying to pick it up in the corner. Turns it over. And Shaw can't get out of the zone. Finally, they play it to center ice. It's going to be picked up by the Roadrunners. Bastian able to go from his own blue line deep into the Shaw end. McElroy fires once, blocked in front. Burns with a blast. And might want to readjust the sights on his scope. That one missed about 5 feet wide and a foot high. One-timer. Tied up, made it through on the redirect as a pad save was made by Waystat. Clearing attempt does not get out. The secondary try does by Reno. There's only been one penalty called in this game. Pass up to Halter. Halter a blast. Hit Waystat in the chest. Rebound came back out. Loose puck was picked up by Polanzani. Turnover in front. Save made by Waystat. Puck still loose in behind. Ricard on the far side. Able to get it into the neutral zone. Has it taken away after getting his stick lifted. Puck goes all the way down into the Roadrunners' end. DeWare pestered and turns it over at center ice. Martin with a good stick, able to poke it away on the pass. Here comes Burns. Takes a shot off the body. Secondary try and a good clear by the Shaw defense. Pass just out of the reach for Sullivan. Clearing attempt does not get out of the zone. Risman going to send it to the opposite corner. Markalka trying to advance it up the far side boards. Has it sent back along the end boards. Pass in front. Puck bouncing in the slot. And a good keep on the blue line by DeWare. 8 minutes to go in this close game. Another save made by Waystat. Shaw trying to pursue the puck aggressively off the faceoff. It's ultimately won by the Roadrunners. A blast by Risman, save made by Waystat. Second blast, another save made. Markalka able to play it ahead. And Markalka able to keep on the blue line. Sends it in deep. Set coming in. Delaware having to turn behind his goaltender. Trying to clear it up the far side boards. Turned over. Here's Set. Set in the high slot. Shoots. And it went off the body of Delaware. And this is going to be an icing called here on the Roadrunners with 7:10 to go. Roadrunners able to clear the puck out of the zone off the draw. It's turned over in the neutral zone by Polenzani. Turnover in behind by Markalka. Shot scored in the top right corner by Burns. Just a quick pass play from in behind Waystead. And they beat him blocker side. Under 7 minutes to go. It's a 2-goal lead for the Roadrunners. Shaw able to win the puck off the draw. They got it into the Roadrunners' end. Picked up by Ricard. Ricard dancing on the blue line. And they get caught offsides. Something you can't do when you're that close to entering the zone. You're trying to hang on to the blue line as long as you can. But you just never know when somebody stick handles too many times. They're going east to west. Puck dumped in. Goes to Hudson. He's going to cover it up. And they get a whistle there. And an offensive zone faceoff. And actually, they never blew the whistle. The clock's still running. Probably lost about 7 seconds there. Roadrunners able to clear the puck around the board. It's going to go all the way back down, and this is going to be an icing. Face-off coming back down into the Rockford end. Roadrunners able to win the defensive zone draw. Bus trying to maintain possession, able to get away from one forechecker. Turned over in the neutral zone. As Shaw able to get it back deep, pursuing on Lindquist. Lindquist able to keep possession, but turns it over to Clark on the near side boards. Clark trying to feed it, and Hudson able to cover up the loose puck as Ricard was trying to get it on his forehand after it hit him on the backhand. Face-off win for Set. Quick shot goes wide. Puck lofted in the neutral zone. Good play there by Rinka. Timberwolves in a little bit of desperation here. They know the time's ticking down, and they've got to get 2 points on the board. Bastian plays across for Delaware. And turned over by the Roadrunners. Markalka got it ahead. It's dumped in by Set. And in tight, Set shot goes wide. Set taken down by Bastian. Puck goes into the near side corner. Played off the boards as Sullivan able to spin onto his backhand. Got it into the Shaw end, and Shaw cleared it all the way down to the Roadrunners end. They're changing. Under 5 minutes to go. Gotta wonder when they'll pull Waystat for the extra attacker. You can get good time of possession. I think you'd just take it in this last 4.5 minutes. They've struggled to get possession and keep it. Blast in and out of the glove of Waystat, picked up by Polanzani. Polanzani lost it. It's on the near side boards. Ricard in a board battle. And there's a delayed penalty here, and I think it's going to be on the Timberwolves. And it looks like they're going to send Markowka to the box. And it looks like they might be taking a Roadrunner with them. That'll be Boehner. Let's see if they go 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. It looks like it's going to be 5-on-5, so it was a cross-check on Markowka. And I didn't catch the hand signal for what it was going back the other way. Timberwolves able to clear it out of their zone. Here's Ricard into the Roadrunner end. Tried to feed it on his backhand, went below the goal line. Burns could not get around the defense. Halter, shot, Waystat makes the save. That'll be a face-off inside the Shaw end. And it's a face-off win for the Timberwolves. Able to pass it all the way up into the neutral zone. Here comes Burrows. Burrows stops, feeds it up to Clark. Took a long swing at it, and it went wide of the far post. Puck comes all the way back down into the Shaw end. They clear it to the neutral zone. Buss, pestered. Pass to Ricard. Ricard lost it off his stick. Cleared off the near side boards. Here comes Halter. Halter having it hop on him. Shot goes wide of the near post. Burns able to fight his way into the slot. Shot goes off a body. Waystat didn't know where it was. Fed in front. Nobody home there for the Roadrunners. Puck played off the far side boards. It'll be an icing on the Timberwolves. Puck tied up off the draw, and the Timberwolves come away with it. Pass up to Set. Set into the offensive zone. Looking for an option, blows an edge in the corner. As the Roadrunners able to clear off the boards into the neutral zone. Set able to pick it up, carry it across the blue line. Takes a high shot, moves over the top of Hudson as it went off the glass. Good keep on the far side by Polanzani. Pass to Reno. Reno shoots. Pad save made by Hudson. And Berlin had to get past her as she tried to pinch. Under 2 minutes to go. And Markowka on his feet. Want to get out of the box, has got to wait for the whistle. Pass to Berlin on the near side. Fed on ahead to Clark. Clark centering try. Good save by Hudson as he had to scramble across his crease. DeWare able to carry it all the way through the neutral zone. Dumps it, heads back for a change. It's exactly what the Roadrunners want here. They try to feed it in front. Puck tied up in the corner with Rinka. Poked by Ricard. And Clark lost in the corner, less than a minute to go. Clark and Rinka trying to dig it out. And Clark not able to get out of the zone cleanly. Able to pass it ahead for Ricard. Bastion goes down. Burns picks up the loose puck. And there goes Waystet to the bench. They got the extra attacker on. Clark on the far side boards, able to get it in to the Roadrunner end. Desperation time here for the Timberwolves. They're trying to get some offensive chance going here. Shot by Clark, and it hopped up, just missed, going inside the top right corner. And a penalty coming here with 3.2 seconds to go. Because they're going to take Risman and Ricard to the box. And with 3.2 seconds left, it's a mathematical impossibility here for the Timberwolves to get 2 goals in 3 seconds. And it looks like they're having to send extra men to the box. I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure if they left early or difficult to know. No matter what sport I call it, I always wish I had a microphone on the head referee or official. And the Roadrunners won the faceoff, able to play it back, and they're going to win the final score of 2-0. But in all fairness, Alexander Waystet played a great game in net for the Shaw Timberwolves. Kept them in that game for an incredibly long time. Could have easily have been a rout. Shaw going to have to try to figure out something on offense. No, they've had a couple injuries hit them as of late. They'll look to try to rebounding, maybe get a couple bodies back here in the next couple weeks. And that'll conclude today's stream here on SpeediCast. I'm Gordon Shepard. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.